Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He can run onto that. He is through here. Cafu got a long way forward to join the attack. Bale. Nice interception, well timed. Vieira.
This is the time you need that pace.
Good effort from distance. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Thinks one through. Chance! Harmlessly behind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Now it's Gullit. Bale. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And it's Vieira. Gattuso. And that is expertly dealt with. Spain, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Ronaldo receives it in a wide position. Lahm. Cross goes in there. Cleared away. Cristiano Ronaldo. Very much a man of this moment.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Nice looking ball. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And it's Bale. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Thuram does really well to win the ball there. Back into the middle. Gullit. And it's Gattuso. Lahm. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cafu. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lahm. It's Gullit. brilliantly cut out. Lahm tries to pass it through. Lahm. Oh, well played. Oh, this looks sharp. Could move up a gear here. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Cafu gets across to intercept that. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Vieira. Oh, good read. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Bale. Gattuso. Lahm. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great vision. Cristiano Ronaldo. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Cafu. Cristiano Ronaldo. And we hit half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Spain really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Vieira wins the duel this time. Gattuso has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Seedorf knocks it into space. Gullit. And they've got rid. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Gullit. Looking for a runner. Well timed, excellent interception. Lahm.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Ferdinand clears it away.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Gullit can get it clear. Van Dijk getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Cafu. Now it's Ibrahimovic. The referee's awarded a free kick. He'll fancy himself from here.
He could tee it up for someone else, but something tells me he'll have a go.
Gullit! Superb from Gullit! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 21.
Spain
Cristiano
have
Ronaldo.
broken through. It's 1-0.
Number 18.
Well, when the going gets tough,
Gattuso.
etc.,
Coming on the field.
they can still turn this round, I think.
Number 17.
And he
Jan
cuts out the
Koeman.
supply.
Number 4. Ibrahimovic. Number 9. McTominay.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Substitutions
Well,
taking
I'm
place.
inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
And here's Bale. Pull it. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Bale plays it short. Bale played into the box. And Dijk is there, and he can get that clear. And it's Lahm. Gets a good foot in there. Schmeichel clears. McTominay plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lahm. And the Sar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now, can they get him away? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now there's a fine ball. Oh, well played, well played. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Played towards the front line. Turns and goes back. Spain leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. And that could set him on his way. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Koller gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Spain moments now away from seeing this one out. Vieira, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Hullet. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's done very well to take that back. Seedorf, a probing pass. No luck with that dink over the top. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And he's gone looking for safety. McTominay might just make this. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here.
When you have Edwin van der Sar in goal, it's like having an 11th outfield player. He can make every kind of save and get his team on the front foot.
He has a great gift for distribution, doesn't he? Almost assists.
Exactly, he's a playmaking goalkeeper who likes to trigger attacks as soon as the ball ends up in his possession.
Lahm cuts out the pass. Now it's Hullet. Cafu. Can he get it through? Cafu. Cafu plays it in. Vieira. Looks to the other side. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Haaland. Tries to pass it through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Dealt with nicely by the defence. Quarter of an hour played. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Flashes it across. That's really well cleared. Oh, can he get onto this? And here's Haaland. And this is Ronaldo. And this is Bale. Pressure stays on, it is a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And it's been taken short. And here's Bale. Ball driven toward... Oh, smashing header! Goal! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And he's had it nicked away. Ferdinand, always a very imposing presence at the back. Hullet.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Cafu. And it's Nesta. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And that was very necessary. That has been slung wide. Vieira. And it's Bale. 30 minutes gone. To Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good taking of Cristiano Ronaldo! They've got to be quick to recover this. Played out wide, and here's Bale. Pull it. Nice control. Cafu defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Nice-looking ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Vieira. He's picked his way through. Lahm delivers. Terrific header. Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Shifted upfield. Oh, that is a nice touch. Chips it through. That's the keeper's ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And here's Hullet. Lahm. Vieira. He's not got that quite right.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Ferdinand. Hullet. Great vision. Now it's Bale. Here it is, crossed in. And it's in! And this is getting better and better. And the half-time whistle goes. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Substitution in progress.
And the action is back underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Always onto this. He's having a shot! Goal! The second half sparked straight into life. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Gattuso powering forward here. Hullet gets into a good position. Shapes to shoot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Thuram. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Seedorf. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Vieira. Now that looks a decent ball. And that's a good ball.
Spain are still behind, but they've increased their level of interest here.
Oh, good-looking ball. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Bullet being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Spain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll...
Can he finish? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution on the field.
Number 2 then.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 20, Erling Haaland. Number 6, Bullet. Number 18, Gattuso. Coming on the field, number 17.
Up he goes!
Yakoba. Number 4.
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he looks a
Number
little
8,
annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough.
Number 9,
Better look next time, maybe.
McTominay. Substitutions taking place. Substitution.
So there's going to be another change here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Looking for a runner. No, that's been intercepted. Spain are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Ferdinand kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cafu. Oh, this is a terrific run. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And the shot! So close to drawing level.
Well, at least it's earned him a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good.
Cleared without hesitation. It's a throw-in. Nesta. Now, can they get him away?
Spain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. No, it's come to nothing. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Lahm. Threads one in. Bale. Deep cross. Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Lahm. Bale. Oh, it's come loose. Another header, but again the same outcome.
Spain really can do themselves a massive favour by making good use of this spell now. All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there.
Ferdinand tries to clear. And it's Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Spain perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. And the lineup suggests, Jim, that it's going to be a 3-4-3 formation.
Well, I always feel, Peter, that central midfield is a big area of responsibility in this system. It's not as easy for the front three to get behind the ball quickly if one of the wing-backs is pushed on. Then the boys in the engine room have serious cover to provide. So a lot of hard work has to go into this, and at times you can get stretched. But boy, it can work at one end.
That is lovely. Cross from Cafu. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Lahm plays it short. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's their second corner of the game. Lahm with the short one. Hoisted in. It's anyone's ball now. And now they can spring out of defence. Has a look and plays it forward. And he's there to retrieve it. He's picked his way through. And the finish! Ferdinand going vertical. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lahm. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nothing but absolute focus in the eyes of Gennaro Gattuso, Jim, and no doubt he will be relishing every part of the battle.
Yeah, the very epitome of competitiveness and relentlessness. I mean, he's a real menace in every sense of the word. If you're on the ball, he'll chase you to the ends of the earth and back. I'm going to say only nice things about him for fear of him coming after me.
Vieira.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
So we're still where we started right now. It's a pretty loose pass. Chance here to counter. Played out to the left flank. Bale in towards the back stick. No, that's not going to find its target. And Hullet! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They've played it short. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Gattuso. Showing good feet. Great ball, and he's in here. Ferdinand did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Now it's Seedorf. Now it's Hullet. Brilliantly cut out. Bale is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Cafu. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Hullet. Shoots! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Yeah, conjures time and space where few can. Bale.
Cafu.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That is a brilliant interception. And they've been given a corner. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Played into the middle.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Spain have the chance to go the other way. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Lahm, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Cristiano Ronaldo. Vieira. Quality ball. Aimed beyond... And he shoots! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Nesta. And he's gone searching crossfield. And it's Seedorf. Gullit puts his foot on the gas. He's looking wide. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. And he's worked it through. And he's in on goal. Rooney! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Here we go again.
Spain have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Good ball, good take. Shot, surely! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Gullit. Now it's Haaland. Gattuso. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vieira. Now he's got space here. And he's only too happy to take that back. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And here's Bale. Can he get on the end of this? And it's Bale. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's onside. Crosses it in. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And this is Bale. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Great defending, strong and determined. Knocks it into space.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Seedorf.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Lahm. Lahm is there to clear. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Now he's off and running.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Vieira. He shifted it to the flank. Deep cross. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench? Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lahm is always looking to play quality balls. That's an imaginative pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's Rooney. Vieira. Rooney being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
Vieira.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Deftly away.
Number 20. Erling Haaland. Number 6.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Number 11. Bale.
Played out wide.
Number 16.
Thuram does really well to win the ball
Coming on
there.
the field.
Just a
Number
quarter of an hour to
17.
play.
Jan Koller.
Seedorf.
Number 4. Ibrahimovic.
Spain looking to pass their way through.
Bellingham.
That's a decent clearance.
9, McTominay. Number 55. Nagatomo.
Canada clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Searching pass he's played there. That has not gone well. And here's Rafael Leao. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's had a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution.
Corner number 3 coming up. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Looking for options for movement. Fired deep towards the back post. That has been knocked clear.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash. Ibrahimovic.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
Only allowed in areas shown on this map.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
Substitution on the field. Number 2.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Vieira. Pele wins the duel this time. Vieira cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Roberto Carlos.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bellingham! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Bellingham deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Haaland constantly looking for the ball into the box.
Spain really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
He's a sharp little ball here. It's Ibrahimovic! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. Keeper has taken decisive action. Aimed in towards... It's a mighty effort! Oh, that's incredible! Finally! A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Substitution in progress.
Spain are making a change now. Messi joining us now, a player, of course, who needs no introduction.
Now, that's what you call a luxury addition, to be able to summon someone of this calibre.
So the first goal of the game. Nagatomo. We've reached the midway point in extra time. And it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And we're off for the final time. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? And it's Vieira. Oh, that's nice. Vieira. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Played in by Roberto. He's got tall. So close to drawing level.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
He's had it taken off him. Roberto Carlos. Can he get it through? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now there's a fine ball. That's an excellent interception.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
No, again there's no way through. Nesta is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Vieira. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And he opts to go forward. And that is as far as it goes. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
I'd like to ask you to join
Your reflections then, Jim?
I suppose they might admit to not having the best 90 minutes of possession with the ball, but they were harried continually by a team that seemed to want it that bit more.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Nothing but absolute focus in the eyes of Gennaro Gattuso, Jim, and no doubt he will be relishing every part of the battle.
Yeah, the very epitome of competitiveness and relentlessness. I mean, he's a real menace in every sense of the word. If you're on the ball, he'll chase you to the ends of the earth and back. I'm going to say only nice things about him for fear of him coming after me.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for the run. Oh, well played, well played. Long ball upfield. Gattuso. Now, can they get him away? He's in plenty of space here. There's the header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Gattuso. Now it's Gullit. Spain finding their passes. Gullit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. There's the shot! And he's managed to get rid.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And it's Vieira. So it is still 0-0. And here's Gullit. Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Vieira running with the ball. Gattuso. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Gattuso. Now it's Gullit. And it's Gattuso. Aimed beyond the defence. Lovely bit of skill. And this is Pele, and the shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
That's going in strongly.
Gattuso. And here's Haaland, and this is Gullit. Bale has it out wide and in space. Cleared without complication, and claimed it back swiftly. And here's Haaland, picked out, tries a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
I think that defence will be feeling mightily relieved now. They were really saved by some poor finishing then.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, can he get onto this? Bale. Bale proves just a little bit too strong. He's got full. And he's done it! Certain, searing and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Gattuso. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Good read, needed to be. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Haaland. Gattuso.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Gullit. And this is Pele. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now then, the ball's come loose. Vieira. Passing. It's Eto'o! Sensational from Eto'o! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Bullet really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Spain grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And it's half-time here. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And we are back on the way.
Spain have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Eto'o does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Eto'o. Great vision. Lahm looking to run onto it. And this is Eto'o. Big chance! Not the most accurate pass. Bale. No, he's not getting his way this time. That's been drilled forward. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, cracking ball. He's had a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, of course, it's great play to...
And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. He's going for goal! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Eto'o. Bale is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this...
And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 21, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Gattuso. Number 2.
He's having a shot! Goal! Spain! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Spain go into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Maldini is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. It's Ibrahimovic! They want to be quick to recover this. Looking tidy in possession here. Looking to play him in. And this is Rooney. Rooney was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Gullit. Now it's Bale. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Canada really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, chance for a shot! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Spain go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and...
Oh, smashing header! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Knocks it into space. Gullit, Ibrahimovic. And that's a simple one for the keeper. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Can he get it through? Gattuso. And this is Ronaldo. And the finish! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Spain grab a 3-goal lead.
There will be
it's
5
just
minutes
too
added
easy.
Time.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Hello everybody, and please join me in wishing a happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome to
The
today's
conditions
match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. No, he's not getting his way this time.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders.
Just the goal. And Hullet! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he's had it nicked away. Gattuso. Hullet. Oh, just skips past his man, and he shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this?
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
So just a one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Gattuso. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And this is Messi. Well, now here's a good battle by... Oh, he's been caught napping! And it's Gattuso. And this is... And the shot! Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And that'll be a goal kick. Bale. Lofted in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Brilliantly cut out. And here's Hullet.
Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Van Dijk, a player who needs no introduction. And it's Gattuso. Half an hour played now. And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Bale goes short. Bale puts them all in. And he's there to clear it. And it's skewed away. Great ball, and he's in here. Chance, surely! That is a brilliant interception. Messi. spread it left. Bale got a long way forward to join the attack. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Spain can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Gullit. Gullit touches it back. Vieira. Lahm. Haaland.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Bale. Bale drives forward on the overlap. Now Gattuso. Well, that looks a decent ball. Nicely spread. Messi. Now it's Gullit. Pinches it off him. Bale.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Haaland. Now it's Gullit. Can he finish? A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Reflections on the first half?
Spain really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Taking place.
Spain, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Spain definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Bale. And it's Bale. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Now this could be a chance. Lovely bit of skill. Spain come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Bale. Lovely feet. Played in with purpose. This is their second corner of the game. Bale with the short one. Oh, shooting chance! In he goes again! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Canada really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Substitution.
So, third corner of the game. Bale's cross, big header! They've scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
certain, searing and imperious.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland. Substitution on the field, number 21.
So time for change.
Cristiano
And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 20.
There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Number 17.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Chooses to go cross-field. Lahm. Rafael Leao under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Look at the space here. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. That's a simple one for the keeper. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Spain are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Gattuso. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Gattuso cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
He won't be happy with that one.
Canada really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Bale! Oh, should have put that away.
Bale fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Bale. And here's Hullet. That pass isn't the best. And that has been clubbed away. Cleared without complication. Gattuso did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Vieira. Hullet proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Good ball, good take. Ball driven towards the far post. Defending of the desperate variety. Lovely, now then. And a chance! Oh, it's hit the post. Oh, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Bale. Number 6, Hullet. Number 18.
The pressing's
Gattuso.
intense, and it's paid
Number
off.
2.
Vieira,
Ferdinand.
there he goes,
Coming on the
motoring
field.
forward.
Number 55.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Number 9, McTominay. Number 7, Maldini.
Looking for the run. Thinks about the shot.
There will be 3 minutes at
That'll be a corner. Desperate defending required here. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some time out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund. Substitution on the field.
No winner in
Number
90,
10,
30 more to
Vieira.
come.
Coming on the field is number
Lahm
5,
receives it in a wide
Rijkaard.
position.
Substitution.
Ah, such a clever touch. Rooney. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nagatomo has a look and plays it forward. Played out to the right. Bale. Now, what about a counter-attack? Vieira. Bale providing an outlet on that flank. That's going to go a long way. Nagatomo. That is lovely. Looking to go deep. Schmeichel claims it without any fuss. And it's Bellingham. Bale. And he's forced to go back. Roberto Carlos. Rooney. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he spark a counter here? Rafael Leao. And that's a good ball. Chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish. And that's it for the first half of extra time.
Please turn your attention to the screen for
Well,
information
both teams have
provided
run
by
themselves
the
into the
local
ground
police.
out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And we're off for the final time. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? Roberto Carlos. Oh, can he get onto this? Well played. He's gone for goal. And that has fair fizzed. And it's Roberto Carlos. Rooney. Chance for a shot! Oh, that is... has another go! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Spain take the lead.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, Rooney! And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Pete.
He gets big! He scores! Could that be it? The definitive final twist! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
There will be 1 minute added time.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Koller. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Threads one in. That has been knocked clear. And that is that. Spain can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Spain definitely came out on top, simply because they were allowed to march through the middle. Something they jumped onto nice and early and continuously exploited.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.